Okay, semi-final time. Ente versus Cash. Not a Swedish night elf this time, but a German undead. And oh wow, Cash is playing night elf.
Wow. Alright, he delivers on his promise from earlier that he is going to play different races in this tournament. On the top level, in my opinion, it's no question that Orc does by far the best against Undead out of all matchups for the Undead. So is this Cash kind of being very gentlemanly, being like, okay, bro, don't worry. I'm not going to abuse the imbalance too much here? Or what is this?
Maybe it was just too many Orc games in a row. And he's a little bored, so let's switch this up. Or he saw how well Foggy was doing against Happy with your Demon Hunter creep routes.
You're calling them my Demon Hunter creep routes, Neo? Oh my god, that's so nice of you.
I know. Nice little chit chat between the two. Yeah, Ente probably the only player playing with 2 control groups only.
All right. Good to see that they're both in good spirits.
I think they met at the Moscow event, probably. This definitely feels like an early game chat between 2 players who met each other before.
A player's forces are
Wouldn't be too
attack.
surprised if they had a good time together there. In general, it's very easy to have a good time with Cash.
True. So Enter starting off with the happy build. 4 ghouls into fiends. Not so fond of the mass ghouls and surrounding game as Juan is. Is Juan the best surrounder in Europe?
A player's forces are under
Thorzane
I knew you were gonna say it.
had some good moments, especially against Juan. So that's probably a battle between them.
You think that game was such a traumatic experience for Juan that he was like, I have to practice. I have to practice.
Or he
I have to get just as good as surrounding. As
Maybe he felt how good it is and just, hey, I can do that with my ghouls as well, so let's go. Yeah, I feel we won't see too many surrounds by Ente. I think he has his strength.
Oh, see what Cash is doing, bro? See what he's doing? He's being aggressive on level 2.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Also no boots.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit too early for boots. But half a Warcraft hour and then we are good to go. Dude, this base build by Ente is weird. Because the second ziggurat to the right, that walls off at the Necro and the Graveyard. So you can only get into the furthest back of the base behind the Graveyard on the right. I'm always very, very careful about these building positionings, you know, because I've had way too many units stuck in my base. I'm always a little bit paranoid about these things.
Well, I definitely on purpose, and Ente seem to like it there. Between the trees and the graveyard. Yeah, it's like the typical Night Elf on that early game we see nowadays. A little early with the Saras, maybe.
Oh, big wisdom. Detonat. Good splits as well, though. I'd love for Ente to go for boots now. This has been such an aggressive early game by Cash already. It's extremely unlikely that he's gonna get level 3 demon by the time that second heroes come out.
No, it's boots time. More pressure. And Ente got nothing done so far. 1 creep camp, that's pretty much unpunishable. Second creep camp is still safe for the Lich on the right hand side. Okay, Morlocks killed now.
Oh, Cash, are you really creeping this camp? Oh my god, that is so greedy.
With the super low Demon Hunter.
That is so greedy.
It works.
Bruh. Dude, imagine Naga or Lich showing up.
Forces are under attack.
Everything dead. I guess the Lich can't really show up, it's too early. But the Naga certainly could have.
Oh god, how much people can complain about in-game chat is unbelievable.
Town is under
Pendant, pretty nice. Oh man, like this Demon Hunter, what the hell? He finds awesome heal wards.
Ente so far just giving away the middle, but now with Lich coming in, wants to contest. Ooh, that should be a lot of easy archer kills right there. Oh, goes for the creep, but misses.
Oh no. And
But
now
Lich is coming in. Lich is coming in. Perfect Nova there on 3 archers.
splits against it, so only finds one.
Yeah, really good movement there by Cash. Quick to react. Wow, how did that only cost 1 archer? Okay, 2.
2 creep camps with balls of steel by Cash. He seems so confident. It's like, yeah man, whenever, if you creep check me, I can still handle it. And it's kind of what's happening.
a player's
Very
forces
close now to level 3. Oh, Ente forgot to make the statue. Could have already had that coming. Now Demon level 3, and that is possibly easy kills on these fiends. Level 2 for the Naga. She's got Fog Lightning now. Demon very hurt though.
Oh.
Man, playing with fire.
Town portals before the projectile arrives, just a split second. Good reaction by Cash. In the end, cost the town portal, but yeah. What to creep now? Marketplace gone. Tuska Camp half gone. Murlocs gone. And natural gone as well. Like, you have to go lab or skeletons, but scorpions, but you're so far away from the scorpions. Like, what do you do?
Oh man, that statue being late. That's such a big... Oh wait, there's the first one already. Okay, I thought the first one was only coming now.
Demon
and the demon's
Hunter.
back in. Level 3 demon with boots harassed. That's what you want to do, kids.
Pretty close to the main, so he retreats, but it's once again more and more time
a player's forces
to
are
creep
under
to build an Night Elf army. Without a Demon Hunter, that does take some time. Ring of Regen helps out nicely.
Wait,
And now
did enter? He still had the TP, right? He didn't rebuy the TP?
Yeah.
Okay. Lost 1 fiend so far. Did enter. Cash lost 2 archers and a TP. Oh, those heal wards, man. So
player's
good.
forces are under attack.
And that's both camps going to the Night Elf in the middle.
And that even without a keeper and without an alchemist, still both going to the Night Elf. Not the craziest items. I mean, the heal wards were helping a lot. But you know, Sobi not that great, not too much damage on the demon, big mana potion on the Naga, decent, but you know, also not the greatest. Solo creeping on the Lich, also here no damage items at all, Naga third. And that's Destroyer soon. Bears are still a little further away. I have had master training.
A player's forces
Ah, he
are
does,
under
okay.
attack.
Oh, red camp. That's a big one. Cash wants to come in, wants to contest. Is he in time? The demon's still a little bit far away. Ente could considering just right-clicking this down and TPing out if he has to. Naga's trying to... Yoink! She got the last hit steal with the right click. Oh my god. Item to Ente, of course. Oh, and Cash forgot about the dust.
And Burrow comes in again. 2 Dryads very, very hurt, but Riju is helping. 2 archers down, but it's only archers. I guess that's fine. Man, the impact of Burrow once again, but what about the impact of this Demon Hunter? And the lightning zaps the Lich on level 3. Ouchie!
And the TP was given over, so now he doesn't have the TP.
Disaster.
Oh, and there's 3 fiends in here. Cash must realize.
Ho ho ho! Can go to the lab. The lab is open.
Send the unit there, Cash, bro.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
This looks like Jera Cup 50 all over again.
Wait a minute, he's just going away.
That's nice.
Cash, are you kidding me? Wow. That was a gift.
Yeah.
Nicely wrapped with a little ribbon on top. A beautiful gift by Cash.
Double kill for Cash though. He thought, okay, yeah, I will have some mercy. Just come back so I can pummel you again in the next fight. 2 wisps to the bottom right.
A player's
Smells like
forces
expansion.
are under attack.
Smart movement here by Cash. He takes the camps away from the opponent where he knows he's going to likely go next. Whilst Ente isn't really fight ready yet without his other heroes. Now Naga went for the dust. Very important. You want to have that dust. Dust is always better than the reveal from the lab, because if you go for that, you move your cam away and you make micro mistakes.
Oh, surround with fiends, hard to do, and this demon hunter too tanky with level 4. Second red sword. So much experience for this Naga. And only now the Lich is back. Still waiting for the Naga.
Movement speed the best here. Cloak of Flames for the demon, also nice. You know what Cash does, by the way? He keeps the boots on the demon. Love that.
Yeah, Naga doesn't need the boots at the moment.
She doesn't have a TP though, and no invul. If the Naga is out of position and gets Coil Nova zapped, she could die very fast.
Isn't there still a staff on the demon hunter?
No, there's staff on the Naga.
Oh, wait a minute. Just a second ago there was. No? I'm not sure. Ah, whatever.
He's got the Telly staff. Like that as well. Telly staff and boots on the demon. You want this is what you want in the late game. Good
Cloak.
mobility for the burns early, and if you do get focused, you have the Moonwell pit stop.
Cloak also wonderful. One more dust. Not committing it
Dude,
here.
Cash is playing a super strong Night Elf game right here.
Ooh, that's that cloak against the wolves. This is gonna be fire. Doesn't want to step out. Oh, gets the reju. Not dispelled. Now dispelled. Did help a little. Still has an invul. And that was the heal scroll very early. Fools pretty much no impact, but Cash has to retreat up the first bear kill. This one not morphed into master.
Yeah, at this point you kind of do want double staff on the Night Elf side, and Ente's finding a nice comeback.
Running away from the level 1 unholy aura. Not that easy to do. Triple destroyer though. No statues. And Expo on the ground. Thank you, Nummer 2, for the 21-month resub.
Thank you.
A player's forces are under attack.
Naga very close to 5. Could absolutely creep up to level 5 now. Whilst the demon is still being annoying. And expecting the expansion here, sees that isn't the case. Could just creep this camp. He's got kind of big level ups around the corner. Level 4 DK would be the biggest, but it takes a little while longer.
A little bit unlucky. That display was good, but that was Cash's time to go up to 55. And Mountain Giants. Yeah, soak up that damage and embrace the Fork Lightning against Fiends.
Yeah, that first zap hit pretty well, but it's only deadly if you have some follow-up damage as well, which so far Cash doesn't have because honestly his army is small. It's 2 MGs, 1 bear, and a few dryads. Cash needs to buy time for more rounds of production.
And for that expo to pay off at 50% at the moment. At the moment, it's just an investment. And to 60 supply. Thank you, Sir Kamru, for 15 months.
Are under attack.
Oh, disease cloud and A-bombs. That might be a good time for that. Will still take a lot of time until that's finished.
Good burns by the demon over and over. Ente has very little mana to make use of. This might be the time now to go in for cash. Zap, only one target, but that leads to a kill on that fiend. MG's moving into position, and now in the middle of all of these fiends.
Also, the destroyer easily attackable for these dryads. First one taken out. TP drawn immediately. Yep.
Oh, that's another fiend kill.
And that's a safe expo paying off.
And now suddenly it's looking really good for cash.
Yeah, the first fight at tier 3 didn't go too well there, but now with MGs and level 5 Naga and the cloak, got quite some cool tools.
Players' forces are under attack.
While Ente's Abomination transition was still like taking some time. It feels kind of weird to have a Night Elf vs Undead game and no zappers.
Could be an idea for Ente, I guess. Go for 2 zappers right there. Bomb the expo.
Since it's pretty close to the lab, absolutely. Thank you, Captain Strumpfus, for the Prime sub.
A player's forces are under attack.
Have we seen a single frost armor yet, by the way?
Ooh.
Does he even have frost armor?
He has Frost Armor level 2.
What? You serious?
I am unfortunately serious, yes.
That must be a misclick. That must be a misclick. Well, seems like Ente knows now about this expansion bottom right. Forced to pretty much all in here, I think. Cash's army is big though. 77 supply. 1-1 upgraded now as well.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, I don't know if this A-bomb transition will pay off the way Ente wanted it to. That statue a little far forward. Fiends again down to 50% with 1 zap, and there's way more to come.
Dryads kind of exposed here to the Fiends. MG's not inside the Fiends as perfectly as they would like to. Level 4 for the DK, that's a nice level up. Takes out a bear as well before the mana is drained, which pretty much is. All Undead heroes out of mana right now. The Demon's still dropping lower, still in a bit of trouble. Goes for the invul here first. Naga reserves the staff for the first hero. Bears are also falling, but the MG's of course still tanking like the bosses that they are in the front line. Invul over now on the Demon. Needs to be a little bit careful. 1 destroyer taken out. Demon staff back to the main. Needs to heal up quickly now to rejoin the fight, but the Moon Juice is super low. Could this be the time to fight back for Ente?
Still quite hard to break through these 3 mountain giants, but he gets past them now and takes out a lot of the dryads. Demon Hunter back, super close to 5. Cloak still does a lot of damage, and Fork Lightning plus the AoE here does wonders.
Again, he's not using the reveal. You have a dust, bro.
That hurts
Level
indeed.
5 Demon. Heal pot as well. He eats the Nova. Still surviving though, unlike the enemy Naga, who is zapped by her sister.
Demon Hunter gets
Both
mana,
those heroes die.
mana burn killed. And the mountain giants try to clobber this Lich to death, but there's another
Tornado!
Fork Lightning. And for once, man, this big mana potion and the level 3 Fork Lightning did a big impact. Or had a big impact.
Yeah, pretty well played there by Cash. Not many mistakes at all, honestly. I mean, we've known this before. Cash is an excellent random player. Takes the win here. He didn't random. He did pick Night Elf, so he has to stick with Night Elf now as well. One mistake there was not enough reveals, not enough dust usage. So more fiends survived than needed to. But it was good enough to get the win.
Alright, and in the other quarterfinal, one defeated Lubber. So the second mouse sports player in the semifinal, next up against Please, we will broadcast that match as well. As always in these cups, whenever we have the time, we will show both semifinals. And we definitely have the time today.
You know what, dude? Like, not even troll. Fog Lightning looked pretty good there.
Aha.
Aha.
I mean, it's no news to me, obviously. I'm screaming at clouds
every
for 3 years.
every level 3 spell looks pretty good normally, but you know, look pretty good. Look pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Also, I like that he kept the Sobi on the Naga. She basically always had mana.
For that, so impactful. Fog Lightning, absolutely correct.
Aha.
Cash, a fellow fan of the Zap.
Yeah, I think I see this mistake way too much, especially by undeads on Northern Isles, of giving up the middle. Like, even if you don't feel strong enough to creep the middle, you have to be scouting it with something, and you can't give it away so freely. This Demon Hunter was hurt already when he started the Troll Warlord camp. That just can't happen.
He was hurt when he started the Tuskas.
Yeah.
In the upper right, and still wasn't punished, and still was able to get the marketplace, and still was able to get the merchant as well.
The Northern Isles middle is just so rewarding. You can't give it away for free.
Yeah, it's kind of very reminiscent to the Last Refuge middle, but even stronger due to the items. So, let's see if Ente can strike back on Amazonia.
Here we go. Cake. Oh, Cash. I hope we're gonna see him the next tournament that we have offline, whenever that the hell is gonna be. Why has Cash never made it into the top 8 at WGL, by the way?
Because I don't care. I don't practice. I'm here to drink beer. Who cares? But spending a lot of time in finding a panda hat that can clap if you like pull the ears. That's very important.
Come on, bro. That was a cool hat.
That was an awesome hat. I'm still jealous about it.
Oh, that impression was pretty good, by the way.
Cash is awesome, man. I love this guy. But yeah, I think he could prepare more for WGL.
One time, I hear you say on stream, I practice so much. This is not true. I practice so little. I think basically even Thorstein play more than me.
I mean, he's still playing a lot of ladder, I guess.
A player's forces
With
are
random.
under attack.
Oh, Enter with the double ziggurat.
That's a ghoul build. How many surrounds?
0.
That's mean, bro. Oh, messed up the lightning shield. Yoicks. Moved a little too soon. It's important not to go in too quick, Neo. You know? It's
Thanks, man. Do you have more advice?
I think he's gonna get 2 surrounds.
Okay.
And he can do it.
That wasn't a bash vent. It was just a praise of Cash. What kind of a great job he's going to do dodging these surrounds.
All right. So if Cash plays against Juan in this matchup, how many surrounds?
4.
You see? So it is a bash towards Ente.
No, it's a praise towards Juan.
Yeah, but you're basically saying that Ente can't surround and Juan can.
Juan is a god amongst men when it comes to surrounds.
That is true.
There's no one who can dodge them.
Look at these god tier items for Cash, by the way.
Yep.
He
That's
wants more
really
slippers.
good.
He wants this rogue. This is one of the things that I miss the most about no more reforged graphics. We can't see the awesome rogue anymore.
What else do you miss about the awesome Reforged graphics?
The owl.
Oh yeah, the owl was beautiful indeed.
Other than that, not so much.
Lots of ghouls here to make sure he gets the rogue. Double
Archer.
rod.
Archer, let's go.
One shot.
No, she didn't go in.
Tier 2, 27 supply, double rod. And cash on the way to tier 2 as well. Demon Hunter with boots.
The boots. And staff.
True, Foggy-esque mobility. See?
Yeah, I just love this. It's good in the early, to be safe.
There goes
Got
the
us
zero.
around, bro.
Not sure. Just because of the stag. Fucking stag.
Good job, Stag. Oh, that's the second surround.
Shit.
Players' forces are
Okay.
Oh, what a slap in the face for everything I said.
Got him.
Well, they must have practiced. Juan and Ente.
Yeah.
I couldn't know that.
Enter showed Juan how to do it. Oh! Okay, that was nice. Oh, the Bash Lord! The Bash Lord!
Oh my god, perma-stun.
Dude, can we please remove the frickin' bash on these goddamn kobolds?
It's a lot of fun.
No, it's not.
Oh, you hear the seriousness in Remo's voice?
Oh, why so serious?
A player's forces are under attack.
Bash Lord. Oh, the ghouls got the last hit, right?
Nice, and they're gonna get another archer as Frostborn hungers.
Almost another surround. That would have been a TP forced.
Oh, this goes to the DK as well. Naga second now.
Oh, little ghoul, bro. Nice block. Look at those boots.
A player's
Look at those
forces are
boots,
under
but good
attack.
blocks. Very nice blocks by Ente.
Gloves of Haste. His inventory just got a little sicker. But DK is close to level 3. That's pretty insane for this early.
Oh,
Oh.
ghouls coming back in. That's a lot of ghouls right there.
Number
Oh, surround!
3. Damn,
Look at that staff. Already saved him twice.
it's a good item.
Good item.
But that delays pretty much everything else. Lore's only now.
Players' forces are
Tier
Oh,
3
nice
only
block
now.
on the archer. Dude, when I see these other undeads play, I'm like, yup, there's a good reason why you don't play ghoul openings. Because you can't surround for shit.
Gets another archer. Oh my god.
There's at least
more
3
and more
archers,
archers.
right?
And
Cool numbers are dropping very low though.
yeah.
I don't think he can hold us around anymore.
Not with this Demon Huntress.
Demon is slicing and dicing. Yeah. Cash is like, hell yeah, bro, let's fight.
With only skeletons, he could easily bring a whiz, but Ente's losing another ghoul. That's kind of fucked up for his mid game.
Yeah. Ender just gave away his advantage. Oh, it's gonna lose the TP here? This would be terrible. Aye!
A player's
I also
forces
see
are
that
under
a lot of
attack.
undeads doing, being like, look at me swag, getting surround after surround, and then losing all the ghouls, and it's like, damn. What about my frenzy push? Oh, another ghoul ran into the Murloc camp.
Uh-oh.
Yikers. Oh! The
What
Lich!
the hell, Ente?
Ooh. Damn. That all just turned to crap in a span of 30 seconds.
Yeah, got so many kills in the mid game. He did so
By the way,
well.
team, level 3 demon with boots. Pretty good.
And the staff
Players'
this time.
forces are under attack.
And the staff.
More staffs coming as the shop finishes right alongside tier 3. It's pretty impressive. Like Foggy and Anaheim had a lot of problems with Ente. Was full distance 2-1. And in the end, Ente even won in the winner bracket. Before Foggy got his revenge in the lower bracket. But yeah, Ente not bad against Night Elf at all. Usually an Cash is punishing every mistake.
Oh, overextending into Orb and Black Citadel, though, could be an easy way to give this advantage away.
Yeah, he's not.
Players' forces are under
Just
attack.
poking a little, just mana burning a little.
Yeah. One more burn. Burn that DK, bro. Huh? Even if he eats the coil, still okay. He should have some reju coming in soon.
Yeah, Lich is still like pretty much 0 experience. Naga's close
Getting the
to
Dryads into range is dangerous, though. That Orb plus Fiend Fire hurts. Whoa! Dispel? Who dispelled? Oh, the Shadow Priest from the Creeps dispelled the reju.
Abolish is coming very, very soon as well.
Oh, look at that staff action. Bada boom, bada bam.
Ente has Regen now as well. With, not Regen, but Regeneration with the statue. Dryads move back. Demon Hunter is still one-man army. And now the dogs come in. Ente, this is rough.
Dryads. Everything's dropping really low, though, here for Cash. And that's one thing that Night Elf certainly doesn't have, is the auto heal over time,
Players' forces
as
are
statues
under
or
attack.
priests give.
But that was last bit of healing. Demon Hunter shouldn't commit too much more, but if there's a DK on
Oh!
a silver platinum, then you take that TP. Gladly.
The Dryad micro in the back as well, like how he pulls him back and then sends him back in for a few more shots. I mean, I've known it for a long time, but it keeps on impressing me how good Cash is with other races.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one in Europe who can really play at least 3 races really well.
Yeah, I think. Who was again that played Human Night Elf? Was it Johnny Cage?
Yes.
Yeah, but not on that level.
And also has been playing Night Elf ever
Yeah.
since the nerfs.
Oh,
DK though!
Another potion, man. This is so expensive for Ente. Finally a destroyer.
Destroyer no more healing on the ground. I don't know about this, bro.
Well, that's what you get with 2 control groups, right?
I mean, Happy only has 2 control groups for army as well. But he boxes everything anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you, Terrell Sun, for the €5 donation. Back to Warcraft and chill. Thanks.
Dude, Cash is owning him right now. Mana burn kill. Yep.
Yeah. This is no fun at all. Another
Wow.
destroyer falls. Oh, God. That is definitely Cash in the finals. GG.
Whoa.
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 Woo.
Is that the dude? What's his face?
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Woo! I like that. That was sick, man. That was sick.
Cash once again on fire. And if I would be pleased or one, would be a little worried to face this Russian machine who is already in the grand final now, which will be a best of 5, but before second semi-final between another German and another Russian, another Undead and another Night Elf. It's gonna be Groundhog Day, pretty much, but maybe with a different outcome. So stay tuned and let's determine Cash's opponent for the grand final. Stay tuned.